Hi, in our previous video, we looked at the subscriber tab in Convertkit. Now we are going to see how you can create landing pages and forms in Convertkit. We are going to create a landing page. We are going to test it. We are also going to see how you can deliver your lead magnet when people sign up using your landing page. We'll also look at how you can create forms in ConvertKit that you can embed on your own website or external landing pages. So first thing first, so let's go to landing pages and form, because this is the first thing that you would need to start gathering the leads. So once you go there, you will be able to create landing pages and forms. To create a new landing page, you just click on create new, and then you will go through the step-by-step process to create the landing page or form, whichever you decide to choose. Any previous landing pages or forms that you have created will show up here, and also you will see how many people have visited that, how many people have subscribed, and also the conversion rate. So conversion rate would be, let's say 10 people came to a form, saw a form, and then 5 of them subscribed, then the conversion rate is 50%. So you can also see that which forms or landing pages are working fine and if some of those needs to be improved. So let's start by creating a form. So we'll click on create new. So there are two options. How do you want to gather subscribers, form or landing pages? So form is something that you can embed anywhere on a website, sales page or landing page that you host yourself. So if you own a website, or if you have any other medium from where you want to gather leads, not the ConvertKit, then you would use form. So then with form, you can get the code and embed that code on your own website. Another option is you can use a landing page. If you don't have your own website, or if you don't want to use your own website, you can use landing page provided by ConvertKit. So you can simply start sending traffic to that ConvertKit landing page and get leads from there. So actually let's start with landing page. So a landing page can capture email addresses and is hosted by ConvertKit or on your own domain with WordPress. So we'll click on that, and right now you see there are several templates that are available for us. You can choose whichever template that you want, and then it's easier to modify, and you can use any of these features. Like if you are trying to gather leads for an ebook, you can use this ebook template, and these are for ebooks. Similarly, if you are organizing an event, you can use any of these templates. So these templates are categorized by the use cases. So let's say we want to use this ebook, so maybe we'll use this one. You can also click on preview, and then you click on preview, it opens up and shows you how the page is, and you can simply start using that and modifying all the fields here. Okay, so maybe I'll use even a simpler one. Okay, yeah, let's use this one. Okay, so I'm going to please choose, and when I click on choose, it opens up the editor from where I can change. First thing I will do is I'll just change the name, my landing page, or whatever name you want to give. Name of your ebook, my lead magnet. Okay, and then these are the fields that user needs to enter: first name, email address, download the guide. You can change the text, download the guide, let's say download the ebook. So you can simply change it. You can also change the text for the button, send it my way, or like, yeah, send it to me, or whatever, grab my copy. You can do that. So right now this is the first name, and you can also change some of the fields. If you want to call it not the first name, simply want to call it name, you can do that. You can also make a field required, so they must enter this. If they don't enter it, they won't be able to complete this form. And then the email address is definitely required because we are capturing emails. Name you can leave as optional if you want. In that case, whatever they will provide, if they provide the email address, then their email address will be captured only, their name won't be captured. So we usually use the name and email address. You will see the cases where sometimes it's even easier to simply just get the email address and not even get the name. The idea is to reduce the steps a user has to take. So if you simply ask them for the email, it's one step, right? If you're asking them for your first name, last name, your job, your phone number, then that adds a lot of steps for someone to provide that, and then they may not even go and provide that. But there are some cases where you want all that information if you want to qualify your customers or qualify your leads. So there are pros and cons for both of these things. Then if you want, you can change the color. Like for this field, you can change the color, and then you can see that it's changing over here, name and email address. So you can do that, and you can also change the border color. Right now you can see the border color is getting changed for those fields. So you can change that. You can change the border radius and few other things. So what we'll do is we'll simply save it. Okay, and these are the images. If you have some images, you can simply upload those images. So let's say choose file. You can either use for Unsplash, which is a free royalty free images here. So let's say I want to grab this one. Okay, so now it's showing up. Let's say we want one image here, so go there, click on choose a file, and then let's go to search here. Okay, ebook or a book. Let's say use the book. Okay, so let's say use this one. This one is showing up like this. Download the ebook, my lead magnet, save it. Okay. And then you can click on preview. When you click on preview, you'll be able to see how it will look like, how the page will look like. Okay. To an end user, exit preview, and then click on share. With click on share, you will get this link, and then you can get this link and you can send subscriber to this link. Or you could also use the plugin. What if your site is on WordPress, your external website is on WordPress, you can then use a plugin to actually show this landing page on your website. So I click on that. So this is how the page looks like. If you start sending leads to this, you'll be able to capture the leads right now. So let me show you how to do that. So right now I'm going to enter my name and then enter my email address. Okay, and then I'm gonna say send it to me. I don't have anything yet, but I'm just subscribing. So it says success. Now check your email to confirm your subscription. Okay, so what would have happened is it would have sent an email to me asking me to confirm that you really want this subscription. So but that is from a end user perspective, but what will happen from subscriber perspective? So if I go there in my subscriber list, let's see if it shows me. So it shows here that Prashant subscription date is on January 15th and status is unconfirmed. So until the status is confirmed, you can't send emails to your subscribers. Okay, because that's how it is set up. So let me do this thing. While we are checking that, I am opening up my phone so that I can send that. And one thing is, sometimes these emails go out from Convertkit, your subscribers. Sometimes they land up in the spam or the promotion tabs if they're using Gmail. So there is one good thing that you could do. Like once they confirm on the thank you page, you could show them that, hey, if you don't get the email in like few minutes, go and check out your spam folder. It may land up over there, because if they are not confirming, then there is no use, right? You can't even send the email to them. So I'm still waiting for the email to show up. So once it show up, we can simply click on that and it will confirm the status. So while we wait for that, let's continue, and then we'll go back to landing pages and forms. And so this is our landing page which we just created. So let's go in it. Okay, so there are a few other things that you can look at here. So this was the styles. If you click on settings, so if you want to use a custom domain, you can use that. Right now this is the one that's being used, so you can use a custom domain, but we'll go over that later on. And this is the message that someone will see once they click on send it my way, enter the name and email address. So if you go to this page, success, now check your email to confirm your subscription, this is coming from here. So if you want to show a different message to them, you can simply go and change it. Success, please check your email. If you don't get it in few minutes, be sure to check spam folder. Okay, so you are telling them that if your email doesn't show up, please also check your spam folder, and then you can save it. Or if you want, you can also redirect to an external page. So this is a default message that they will see, but let's say you want to have a additional thank you page from where you want to want them to take an action. Maybe you want them to join your Facebook group, or take them back to your website, or take them to a landing page, something. And in that case, you will simply use this option and then enter the URL for the landing page where you want to take them. So I'm going to use this one, which is show a success message for now. And the third one is incentive email. So what will happen when they sign up? You need to send them an email. So what is the email that will be sent? So this is what it says. So send incentive email. This email will be sent once to new subscriber from this form. So if someone is subscribing on this form, they will receive an email. And what email will it be? So we click on edit email contents, and this is what you will see. So this is the email that they would have received if they signed up. So this is subject line. This is the email that thanks for signing up. Click the link below to confirm your subscription and you will be on your way. It's good to have you. So this is the default which is sent by Convertkit. But let's say you are sending a lead magnet. You send them a report or a PDF. In that case, what you could do is, and this is really a neat trick here. So you will say that instead of asking them to confirm your subscription, you will simply say in the subject email, the first email, they will say, hey, download, or here is your download. Simple enough, right? And then click here to download, and then change this to thanks for signing up. Click the link below to download your free guide. It's good to have you. So that is fine. So what we are doing right now is we are also asking them to click on this to download the file, and also confirming it, right? Once they click on this to download the file, they're automatically confirmed. We are not sending two emails to them. That first email will send them, hey, please confirm your subscription, and second email will send them, here is your guide. So why not do two things in the same email? So that's what you can do. But right now, if they click on this, they will still be just confirming it. But let's say you have a file that you want to deliver. So you change this, something like this, and then close this. And then if you see, it says after confirming, redirect to what. So what will happen? So by default, if someone would confirm, they would see this URL, which is a default subscription confirmation page. So this is what they will see when they click this link in the email. But why to show this? It's no use for us to simply show this page. So what we'll do is we'll actually change it to download, and then whatever file that you're delivering, just click on this, choose a file. Simply you can upload that file from your system, and then what will happen is once they click on the confirmation link, the next screen that they will see is that file. So they will be able to download the file as well as confirm their subscription. Okay, so, and you can also use this option, auto confirm new subscriber. This is the option that I was talking about, where you don't even ask them to confirm. So someone gives their name and email address and they're automatically confirmed. So you click this option. So you can still choose to send that auto confirmation email, but if you simply have a sign up box on your website saying that sign up for my newsletter, and then ask them to enter their email address, and you don't want to send the confirmation email to ask them to confirm, then you can select this, which is auto confirm new subscribers. So instead of using this, it's better to give them something, a lead magnet or something, so that it's they're confirming it. Because sometimes if you start to gather so many auto confirmation and then you start sending them emails, and they will think like that where are these emails coming from, they might report you as spam, which is not good for you. So instead of using this auto confirm, it's better to give them something to download. Next is some advanced settings. What do you want to show people who have already visited this form and want to come again? So you can show them the same form, you can hide the form for them, or you can show them something else. These are other options which we'll discuss later on. And this is for SEO analytics. You can also integrate with other analytics options. So we'll save it. And settings, you can either archive, delete, or duplicate the form if you want to use it again. And the reports, it will show you how many people have seen this landing page, how many people converted, and what was the conversion rate. So this will be analyzed every day, so you can see how well your form or landing page is working. Going back to landing pages, forms again. So create new, and this time let's look at a form. So when you click at a form, these are the only 3-4 options available. And so let's say we'll select the first one, which is the inline form, and these are the templates which are available for an inline form, and I will choose this one. So this is the form, simpler, something like that. You can again go back and say that download my free guide. Your name, your email address, send me the guide, everything else is fine. Style, we'll leave the style as it is. In this settings, we'll leave the settings as it is. This is also fine. Here you can edit the email contents if you want. Simply go back and change, and you have to do it for every form, because every form, every landing page will send its own confirmation email. So you want to make sure that you change this information on all of your forms, and change the text if you want to, and then it will go there, and then continue to show the form. All these settings, as you can see, are very similar. You can rename the form. This is my test form or whatever. Save it, and then you go to embed. So because this is a form, we need to embed this form, and these are different options available. Like if it's JavaScript, you can use JavaScript code. If it's HTML, you can use this HTML code and take it to an external website and simply paste it over there. You can also share it. When you share it, it shows up as a landing page, and you can use it as a, if you're using a WordPress plugin, then you don't have to put all that code. You'll simply just need to call this, because your WordPress plugin was already connected to your Convertkit account. So if you simply use this, it will automatically start to show up that, and then you can also use for unbounce. So this is how you create a form. As I said, for form you have to embed on your own website. So you simply get the code from there and embed on your website. So that was about forms.
So after this video, most likely you will be able to go and create your landing pages and forms in ConvertKit without any issues. In the next video, we are going to look at broadcasts in ConvertKit, how you can create broadcasts and schedule those, and also test it before you can send it out to your list.